Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
We're back.
One of us is bigger, the other one's sober, and we're here better than ever.
Yeah, I can live with it.
Big things come in big packages.
That they do.
Some things come in never to be open packages.
Oh, you mean the like Pandora's box?
And amongst other things.
Yeah.
We won't mention the other things, I'll leave you with a bit of dignity.
Are you're actually referring to me?
It's been a while.
Uh-huh.
Here we go again on my own.
He's gonna be right on his own in a minute.
Hey, I can do this for an hour on my own. Can you do this?
I can.
Do you want to have a go?
I could.
See you in a bit then.
I just can't see you going away because you need the attention.
Of course I need the attention, I'm a whore.
Exactly.
I am an attention whore.
And abusive as well. There's no denying that one.
No?
Anyway.
We apologise for missing a week last week. It couldn't be helped. My tournament lasted a lot longer than I thought it was going to.
And the reason why I didn't do a single A on my own is because due to being unwell. As in, to the point where I didn't fancy putting people off their lunches or whatever they were doing at the time.
No, I was quite busy at the Interleague tournament.
Lucky for some.
Trying to qualify for Great Yarmouth, which is one of the highlights of the pool year. Me and my team of, there's no other way to put it, misfits. I couldn't have been prouder of them. Couldn't have been prouder. It's just a great, great event. Sadly, we didn't qualify. It's the first year playing together as a team. A lot of us are still learning. A few of us have still got some more things to learn.
But it's a learning curve.
It was a learning curve. We pulled out some great results. I knocked in a 2.5 minute 8 ball.
Wow.
With the hangover from Hal against the county secretary.
Okay, we'll be honest. The reason why I was ill, it was self-inflicted. I got a little bit you know, a little bit happy. What was it last week?
The start of the Euros.
It was, but what match was on?
It was England.
Yes, it was.
I didn't get to watch it.
Unfortunate.
No, it was unfortunate. But no, I turned up to my match.
Yeah.
Probably feeling how you felt while England were on.
Oh, no. I was fine during the match. It was more or less of the after effect after.
I don't think my body could have handled too much more after the night before and during the day.
True.
I was running on empty by the time you rang me when we scored.
Yeah, it was sort of as you were sort of sobering up and feeling unwell, you know, getting better from being unwell from the previous night. It was like it just sort of, you know, from that one call, it just suddenly transferred over to me.
But no, so that's why we weren't here last week. We both had prior commitments. Mine was to pool, Matt's was to alcohol.
No, the nation. The nation. I was supporting the nation. And alcohol.
Yeah, and on Thursday we proved that we had more pride than a couple of Welsh. I would use the word that I want to use, but I won't. I will refrain from using it.
Don't! Anyway, as you probably noticed, we've missed the introductions. Haven't we?
I've got no one to punch today.
Aww.
I was actually doing the punchy thinking that someone could see me. The joys of radio. No, so just across from me.
The joys of broadcasting.
There's the malicious one. He is the concierge of eating. He's there going, concierge? I can tell someone's sober this week.
I can tell someone's been sober and movie in a dictionary.
He is the concierge of culinary delight. It is the eater of worlds, the destroyer of nations, and the supporter of the nation.
Huh?
Matthew Burns.
Hey! And across from me, as always, is the man, the myth, the legend, Nathan Goth.
I actually did get that last week as well.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
It has to happen.
One of my lads when I just knocked in the 8 ball in 2 minutes. And then we will get to the wrestling. As I knocked it in, he was reffing on the other table. And he goes, "It is the man! The myth! The pistol legend!"
Nathan God!
And then I got just mobbed by a bunch of people. It's the first time I've ever been mobbed hungover like that. Like,
This shouldn't be happening!
what? This shit needs to happen some other time. Because everyone was like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Gonna be sick."
Let us!
But no, I had that last week. He was there going, I knocked him yellowing, "The man!"
The man!
Knocked another yellowing, "It's the myth." Knocked to the full length black, he's going, "The pistol legend!" The other bloke was just there going, "Can we have some decorum, please?"
Just out of curiosity, I do actually wonder, did he think, did he come up with that himself, or did he actually just realise, we say this to you?
I heard it was said to me, and he just thought it'd be funny. Just like we had
Have our own little spin.
our little own rendition of "Take Me Home to Bristol" for one of the other lads. Which was going on against because we played one of the England lads and one. Which was probably his highlights. And we had "Take Me Home to Bristol" belted out between 10 of us. Right then, so back to the world of wrestling. Now I'm back here. So
We've got some highs, we've got some lows, and we've got some bad news.
So let's go with the lows. Yet again, people are trying this at home.
Oh.
Jerry Lawler is trying to pile drive his wife.
Right. It's not just the fact that he's trying to pal. What's ended up happening is WWE have had to act on a certain thing that's happened recently, which is Jerry Lawler has been arrested for domestic violence. Now, what seems to be getting pointed out on most social media is most of the focus is on him. But when you click on the actual link, you then see that it wasn't just him that was causing the domestic violence. His wife was also causing domestic violence. The police arrived on the scene, didn't know who actually started it, so they just thought, screw this, arrest them both.
Yeah. Supposedly some more details have come out today, is that his wife grabbed hold of Jerry's unloaded gun. And no, that is not a euphemism. That is actually what happened.
Oh.
Supposedly she has a history of drunken disorderly.
Not
But if you're dating a 20-something-year-old, of course she's going to have a history of this drunken disorderly. She's 20-something.
I'm not saying anything.
You know, this is basically the king living like Ric Flair.
Woo!
Fast women and even faster drinks.
Possibly, but the point being is immediately from this arrest, the king is no longer the king. He's now in the prison. Well, not
No.
prison, he's in a cell.
No, he isn't. He's been released.
Oh, he's been released.
Yeah, but he's still suspended.
He's still suspended.
Pending his investigation.
Yeah. Basically, what this is saying is WWE have had to act quickly due to
Because
their...
of the Adam Rose situation.
Oh, yeah. No kidding.
I don't think it matters. Austin got away with it.
Oh. Oh. Not getting involved in that. That was then, this is now. Times have changed.
Times may have changed, but it happened. And he's still there. You know, a slap on the wrist. Don't do it again. And see you Tuesday, Jerry.
Maybe next week. So, he may be back
By Tuesday.
by Tuesday. If not, more,
I'm hoping
We'll
see
have
Corey
to wait.
Graves.
we'll have to wait until we see what the end of the investigation shows.
Could you imagine Corey Graves with Ronaldo?
Done.
To send
King!
Sensei.
No. King, welcome back. Unfortunately, we know we basically kicked you out for a short time because of the investigation. Well, we found a better replacement.
Could you imagine sending Corey Graves up and have him on the same one as Ronaldo and send Shinsei up? They're going to argue over which one goes for Kinyasa!
Oh, it's going to be, it's going to be him to Morales turning to Corey Graves. How do you pronounce this? Kinyasa!
You're going to do it, Phillips, do it right!
Boom! Get the ointment! Burn!
Phillips got told.
It's
That's not a Kinyasa, Phillips! This is the real thing! If you're going to do it right!
Oh, God.
Best bit of commentary of it was like JBL. That was literally a slap down, shut the fuck up and let me do my job properly.
You know, only I call that, not you! Basically, he just treated him like it as if he was JR, calling it an Austin win. Austin wins! Austin wins! God damn it! Austin!
But, in all fairness, probably one of the best commentary calls. The amount
Definitely.
of enthusiasm that goes into just that one call.
Definitely. But it shows, it does show.
It's brilliant. So, while we're on the topic of NXT, what did you think of it?
Entertaining.
I thought it had a very strong middle and a little bit weak at the start and beginning, at the start and end. Like, Balor and Joe we've seen
A dozen times.
yeah.
But did they produce some different stuff?
Yeah, which was nice, but
What's the next step?
like after
Which is...
Aries and Shinsei had been on,
A hard, tough act to follow.
yeah. Especially after the crowd were...
This is awesome!
It's a hard one to follow.
Yeah,
I enjoyed Balor's entrance. That was a nice...
different.
Yeah, using the cages as... I loved it when he went down by the finger through his finger and then just popped his head up. That was a nice bit of camera work. Again, Triple H showing the art of the entrance.
It matters.
It does
It
matter.
does matter.
What else was nice? The Aries and Nakamura had a 5-star match. I thought Aries took a bad bump towards the end.
Yeah, I know what you're on about. But he's actually fine.
Yeah, he's fine, which is good news.
Which shows signs of a good work.
Yeah, I thought it was an unnecessary bump.
Possibly, but more, possibly more on that down the road.
The women's match, good. Probably could have had someone else be in there. If they're going to insist on having Nia Jax on the roster, I think they need a couple of women her size, so she can demonstrate what else she can do.
It's not just that, because at the moment it just seems like anybody else who isn't champ, kill. Comes against champ, just a little short.
She's still green. Still very, very
There's
green.
areas of improvement, but they'll play on their strengths. If they play on their strengths right, it'll work well. What do you think of the tag team championship match?
I thought they were going to give them a bit more time to run with the tag titles.
I did.
I thought it was a bit soon to take them off it, but I am happy to see the Authors of Pain.
Oh, come in.
Yeah, with Paul Ellering. Have you seen what WWE have applied for?
Go on.
The trademark. Have you seen what they've tried trademark
Go
again?
on.
The Legion of Doom.
Ooh. Are we going to be explaining? Are we going to be hearing? Ooh, what a rush!
I think there's a good chance.
It has
Do
potential.
you want to see a new Legion of Doom?
I wouldn't mind seeing some of the old Legion of Doom, but the problem that we've got is if they're going to do it, it needs to be the next generation. If you understand me.
Is it Animal? Animal's one that's still alive, isn't he?
Animal is still alive, yes.
Could he pass down the... The
Potentially.
torch? Could you have that in a segment? Would it work with the Authors of Pain?
It could work with the Authors of Pain, or what if necessarily he does it against the Authors of Pain? Somebody else.
No, it'll be the Authors of Pain because of Paul Ellering. But how do you explain?
They'll explain it. They'll explain it. If done right, but as Paul Allen said during a quick segment, in due time. In due time.
But that trademark's gone in. As well as Clash of Champions.
Yes,
That's gone in for a trademark.
It has. Which a lot of people are saying, oh, why? Well, a bit of interesting news that's come out of this SmackDown going to Tuesday Night Live. They're doing the brand split. Isn't there talk of 2 pay-per-views?
A month.
A month.
Plus an NXT special.
So basically we've now got 3 hours of Raw,
2 hours of SmackDown. An hour of Superstars.
An hour of NXT,
Main event.
an hour of main event,
Breaking Ground.
Breaking Ground, Camp WWE,
Is Vince going to stop paying me to watch this shit?
2 monthly pay-per-views, and all that just for
Is it $9.99?
$9.99.
$9.99?
$9.99.
Just for that?
Just for that.
All that?
All of that.
God damn!
Damn!
But no, there's a point where it becomes overkill.
This is, yeah.
Do we really want to watch 2 pay-per-views a month? Now, the Big Four stays the Big Four.
Yes.
And so, you're not getting 2 pay-per-views every month. It's like 20 pay-per-views a year. Plus NXT specials, which are like 6 times a year. So, you're getting like 26 pay-per-views plus the specials. But, do you want all of that? Like, it comes to a point where, can you watch 12 hours of wrestling a week?
Oh, and we've also got the, if I'm not mistaken, the
The Cruiserweight
Classic.
Invitational.
the Cruiserweight Classic.
To Jerry's in that.
Yes. Yes, he is. And the Brian Kendrick. Got some old faces, got some new faces, got some British talent in there as well.
Zack Sabre Jr.
Nanda.
Got to win it.
And we've also got the gentleman, Jack Gallagher. I've just seen his work.
I've seen a bit of it.
Good work.
Tryouts for the Performance Centre. Do you know who has been given a trial?
I can never know with you.
Big Damo.
Damo! In case
He
you haven't
is
seen
a big
bastard. If he hits somebody,
That is like being hit by his semi.
truck. I just thought I'd just add that on. A
Being
semi
hit.
truck.
As some goof.
But we're not dissing him in that sense in the slightest.
Oh no, he moves.
He
He
moves.
moves.
He moves. Everyone's like, oh, he's a big guy. What can he do?
He's roughly.
Hit me at 100 mile per hour and completely kill me.
He's probably about the same size as a Morgan.
Potentially,
Maybe a little bit bigger.
but he's also
But he moves quicker.
yeah.
And he's the current ICW Heavyweight Champion.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
And he was a standout name for me in the next set of trials. Could you imagine watching Damo versus Joe?
Oh, it'd just be that would be a battle of battles. It'd just literally be the question is would Damo be bringing just his fist or would he be bringing his battle axe? To come as Rangian.
If you want like a knockout brawl,
That would not just be a knockout brawl. That would be knockout, drag out, you name it, whatever. That wouldn't be for the faint of heart.
when do we see our Nikki Glenn Cross on the main roster.
Who?
The NXT British star that's just gone over. She came from ICW, Nikki Storm. They changed it to something Glenn Cross, haven't they?
They don't know yet, possibly, but
She's been working live events.
it could be soon. Could be soon, so keep an eye out. Now, we've got some bad news. Some really sad news to get straight out of here. Which is, one of them is a British wrestler by the name of Domino. Fantastic worker and everything, big guy, knows what he was doing, knew how to work the crowd and everything. He unfortunately passed away this week.
Just so people aren't getting mistaken, we're not on about the person that DDT'd The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
No. Not Deuce and Domino. This is, if you look up UK Domino, the guy was a big guy. They just basically put it under. And one of the gentle, for a guy of his size, he could basically say, you know, it looks like he could rip your head off. But he wasn't one of them guys. He would literally go out of his way to, you know, shirt off his back and everything. And it was such a shame that he's passed away.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. Because you've got him that's passed away. Also, sadly, I think we're starting to say bye to kayfabe. Soon we're going to have like a passing for kayfabe, because it is going.
It is. And another person who's passed away, who generated a awesome theme song.
As the writer of the D-Generation X theme tune.
Yeah. He was the head of the DX band. Is it correct?
Yes.
DX band. Lead singer of the DX band. And I take it you're looking for a name now?
No. Something Warren wanted.
Chris Warren.
Yeah. So, he's passed away sadly, so our condolences with both of their families. It's been a rough year.
Condolences to family, friends,
colleagues. It's been a rough year. If you're slightly rich and famous.
Rich, famous, know somebody.
Then it's been a rough year. God's taken a fair few souls.
Stop sending them up to the main roster.
Can't you take Justin Bieber?
Oh.
Or Donald Trump?
You really hate that guy, don't you?
I don't hate him. You know, but if you're going to take some people...
Really? Just so you know, these are your views only. These are Nathan Goss views only. Because this is not the Burning Truth views, this is not Matt Baines' views, I'm just stating that just in case.
No. I don't wish death on anyone, but I'd... also, I feel sorry, because we didn't get cover it last week, because we weren't here. Kimbo Slice.
Yeah. Another man. Now, some people say, why are we talking about him? He's MMA.
He did TNA.
He did TNA. He turned up in TNA. He was still around. And the man, okay.
Did he die of cancer?
If you just give us 2 seconds, I'll find out for you.
Because if he did, the bloke won an MMA fight while probably suffering from cancer.
That's tough.
That's one bad motherfucker.
It is. I'm just looking it up now for you, so...
Because I know earlier on this year, he won an MMA fight in Bellator.
Yes.
Like, he literally just outclassed his opponent.
Plenty of children now. He's got plenty of kids. But also, supposedly, one of his kids is also starting fighting.
Yeah.
And he also had a first round knockout. From what
Was it a walkaway?
What?
Was it a walk-away knockout?
I don't know if it was a walk away or not, but it's not good. Ah.
Go on.
Unfortunately, the reason why he passed away, he was admitted to the hospital near his home in Coral Springs, Florida. He died a short time later of heart failure after a mass on his liver was also diagnosed. The CEO of Bellator MMA said in a statement, "We are all shocked and saddened by this devastating and ultimately loss of Camel's life, a beloved member of the Bellator family." It's shocking, but if I'm not mistaken, that fight you mentioned,
Yeah.
it got overturned.
Because of drugs.
No contest. Originally a KO win for Slice, overturned after testing positive for nandrolone and elevated T/E ratio.
Testosterone levels.
Pretty much. I'm not a technical wizard. I'm no medical doctor. If I butcher the pronunciation, you can tell me off if necessary. I can understand that.
The grammar police. You best learn your pronunciation, Mr. Burns, or else the grammar police is going to be after you in full force.
The grammar police don't. I don't mind. I don't mind the written tickets. It's the grammar Nazis I can't stand.
These are the views of only Matt Burns. I've never heard of such thing as a grammar Nazi before.
Come into me! Really?
So, moving on. So, we have money
Oh, whoa. Wait.
in the central bank.
Wait, before that, we have to give a quick mention of TNA.
There you go, you've done it.
It's only a quick mention.
Oh, yeah.
If it wasn't for one gentleman, TNA, Slammiversary, and
Someone's got more money than sense and thought, you know what? I can't be asked to let this stupid thing die just yet. Let's give it another fucking 2 or 3 weeks.
that would be most likely to get the, if I'm not mistaken, the guy from Smashing Pumpkins?
Yeah, Billy Corgan.
Yep.
If he wants to piss his money up the wall,
Be my guest.
come this way.
Come
Mate.
to us.
Oh, I could easily piss 50, 60 grand up the wall for you. We'd have much more fun doing it as well.
We'd have much more fun, and it actually probably knowing you'd probably trash a building and somehow make $1 million out of it.
We'll go to Vegas. We'll go see The Godfather. I'll show you how. I want to hear some of them Hall of Fame stories. You know, if we're going to piss 50, 60 grand up the wall, we might as well do it with The Godfathers. Because we'd be pimping hoes nationwide.
Because Daddy, pimping ain't easy.
And Matt Burns knows he does it up Cobridge every Friday and Saturday.
Really?
Really?
You're trying that with me? No. Moving on. But anyway, back to what I was about to say about TNA. If it wasn't for a gentleman making phone calls and a certain money spender, Slammiversary wouldn't have taken place and would most likely be in serious trouble for breaking contracts. Pay-per-view contracts, television contracts and
Do
everything.
people really care that much about TNA anymore?
It's still around.
I know there's about 300,000 or 400,000 people
But
that
at the same time-
are like really, really protected.
Wait. But what makes me laugh, and this is what makes me laugh. TNA, money's through the floor. Right? They're getting told off for it. Get the money up, do this, do that. Pop had a bit of an issue going live for Impact Wrestling. Right? So, because of that, TNA decided to point it out. Oh, Pop made the mistake immediately. Instead of thinking, oh, they're providing us a service. Okay, we understand that it's not worked, but they'll make it up for us.
They're not really in a position where they can afford to piss off their distribution.
Bit of advice for you, TNA. Don't piss them off, because I'm pretty sure that if you piss them off, they will get rid of you, and if they get rid of you, who the hell is going to touch you?
Nowhere to go. Nowhere to hide.
Anyway,
There's a famous saying, you don't bite the hand that feeds you.
correct.
And in all fairness, I'm wondering why Vince hasn't just bought the fucking thing yet.
Not yet. Though he's waiting. He's waiting for some more money to go down, so he can just go $1.
I know, but he could create like the best of AJ Styles DVDs. He could do a Sting, after WCW.
Oh, you mean actually, instead of actually that WWE going down in that southern country company or whatever, or that Florida company, they'll have to go, yeah, in TNA!
No,
Even then, I think they'd probably avoid saying TNA.
that tits and ass company.
more likely. Anyway, that's the last we'll mention of that. Moving on, but it's going to involve TNA a little bit. Because supposedly, if I'm not mistaken, there was a big battle over the Shimmer Championship.
Yeah, the triple threat.
Yes, you know about it?
I read the match, I haven't seen the results.
We haven't seen the results, we'll have to get news on that.
But I've seen the match, it was the Shimmer. It was the Shimmer Women's Champion versus the TNA Champion versus which other one? It was all three off them had a title, didn't they?
Shine?
Potentially Shine. It was Elysian K.
Yeah.
I probably butchered that, the pronunciation.
Most likely.
People are coming after me.
Woo, woo, that's the sound of the police.
When the cops come, all I need is Need for Speed.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, that was bad. That sounded bad.
So go on.
You're on about Shine Champion Tyler Made versus Shimmer Champion Madison Eagles and TNA Knockouts Champion Allison K.
Yeah. It don't look like Allison, does it?
Allison K. Yeah. It is Allison K, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm making sure it's right. With the right pronunciation.
Go forth and multiply, Burns. Go forth and multiply.
Happy to, but let's move on.
Who won?
It doesn't actually say, unfortunately, yet.
Is that happening today, is it?
From the sound of it, it looks like it might be
So,
today.
be worth watching that.
And that's on Shine 35 iPay-per-view.
Big news to come out of the UK. The first ever British, European and international iPay-per-view has been announced.
Alright.
By PCW.
Keep it going.
With Ken Anderson on it.
Keep going.
Bubblegum, who's a good friend of yours.
Oh, definitely.
And then after, you've got some of the usual suspects on there. You've got the Iron Man Joe Kofi. Billy Gunn's going to be there.
Pew, pew.
But no, it looks a really good card. If you get a chance to look up, people, I really suggest it. You can purchase this, and this is a bargain, for $2.99 if you buy it now. For £2.99. What else would you want to do if you're a fan of British wrestling? You know, everyone's got £3 spare.
Well, the funny thing about it is, we've actually got the card, some of the card, right here. So, if you can just bear with me for a minute while I just get the full list, because I can only see half of it. And we want to sound as professional when advertising it. Now, do you know what the date is of this IP?
No, it's their usual tribute to the Troop show.
It is? Do you know what date it is?
No.
You don't know?
No, but I haven't got it up in front of me like you have.
It's on June 25th, 2016.
So what's that, next weekend?
Yeah. Close enough.
Next Saturday.
Yeah. It's got, like you mentioned, Billy Gunn, Mr. Anderson, Rob Van Dam.
Chris Masters.
Not Chris Masters per se, but he may make an appearance, especially since has a certain special challenges mentioned.
Yeah.
So he may make a guest appearance. You ready for this?
Yeah.
The card for the match is we'll go from the bottom. Dave Mastiff, who is also known as the Bastard.
Dave Mastiff. Not Massive.
Mastiff, yeah, the Bastard.
Yeah, you went Dave Massive.
I do apologise. Dave Mastiff. He's like a bull mastiff. He has got the temperament of it, but can move. Versus Martin Kirby. Versus Charlie Garrett. Versus Sammy Smooth. The next match. This might bring a smile to you. We've got PCW Tag Team Championship. Team Single defending their championship gold against the London Riots. And in case anybody wants to know who Team Single is, it's Bad Bones and a certain Rampage Brown. Is Rampage Brown one you want to muck around with?
No, but the London Riots aren't people that you want to muck around with
either.
We've watched the London Riots destroy arenas for fun.
Yeah. But with a cricket bat or baseball bat, was it?
With their hands. Bins, chairs.
But then again, during that match that we saw, they were against some hooligans.
Yeah.
But anyway, next match is Joey Hayes versus the, air quotes inserted here, local hero, Joe Hendry.
It's worth noting to people, if you want to see some of the funniest, don't take yourself serious entrance videos of wrestling today, go on YouTube, search Joe Henry.
The man is hilarious.
Fucking brilliant.
He knows exactly what he's doing. Now, I'm going to bring a big smile to my colleague's face right now. We've got Ken Anderson. And the badass Billy Gunn versus the UK Hooligans.
I feel so sorry for Anderson and Billy Gunn. Fucking Billy Gunn may drink from the fountain of youth.
He will need that fountain of youth immediately after.
If I was Billy Gunn, I'd be saying to Ken, all yours, kid. All yours.
Now, a lot of people are going to say, who are the UK Hooligans? What's their claim to fame? Their entire family's been in wrestling. Has been in British wrestling throughout their lives, and haven't they got a sister? And a very famous sister. What's her name?
Saraya.
Saraya.
I mean Paige.
Oh wait, WWE's very own Paige. This is Paige's big brothers. They're not nice. These are the guys that taught the London riots, the riot act. Let's move on.
In all fairness for that match, if I was Billy Gunn, I'd be looking at Ken Anderson going, it's all on you, kid. All on you.
It's all on you, and I'm pretty sure the referee's going to be saying, I ain't getting in that ring.
Because in all fairness, if that was me and Matt Burns, it's all on your own, Matt.
Oh, no. We literally be doing rock, paper, scissors on who goes in first, and I guarantee the other person will be running. Now, I've got to get the next bit right, and I now know I'm going to get butchered. Leston Reese Alpha Lock Challenge. His name is spelled Lestyn. And Reese, R-E-E-S. Did I pronounce it correctly?
Reese.
Leston Reese.
Reese.
Oh, Reese. Alpha Lock Challenge. Who's going to enter it? Who's going to be going for it?
Is the Alpha Lock same as the Master Lock?
Potentially. Could be.
When's Kurt Angle due over here?
Oh, he's already over here.
Is he?
Yes. There is another potential right there. Moving on to the main event.
If you're going to do it proper.
And now, for the scheduled main event. event
Of the evening.
for PCW. This is for the PCW Championship.
You are shit, Michael Buffett.
Wasn't meant to be imitating him.
Don't ever go into ring announcing.
Really?
You won't even pronounce the person where they're from.
I didn't know where they were from at the time when I arrived. How the hell? This is a guy from Joe anywhere. From downtown.
From parts unknown.
From parts unknown. From parts where the hell ever he pleases.
You wouldn't even announce Mr. Kelsey from Stoke-on-Trent, Duck.
I did announce him from where he was. He just didn't let me stop. He didn't even let me get to it. It's literally just about to announce him. He's like, "Where are you? Where are you?" Before I even said a word. Anyway, back to the main event. It's the PCW heavyweight. No, well, not heavyweight. The PCW champion, Charles Samuels,
against Drew Galloway.
versus Drew Galloway. That will be a brawl.
And they're used to each other as well.
They're used to each other, yeah, definitely. So, either way, good event. And that's the PCW, and that's British Wrestling. Now, let's get to the important bit that you've been trying to get to for quite some time. So, if I'm not mistaken, would be WWE Money in the Bank. Am I right?
Yeah.
Would you care to mention it? Oh wait, we already have.
There's some ladders, some participants, a certain briefcase. When are we going to have a female Money in the Bank?
Not yet.
Why not?
They won't yet.
Why not this year? This year is better than any other year to have a female Money in the Bank.
True. But WWE don't see it that way.
You've got Dana Brooke, you've got Charlotte. Well, not Charlotte, but you've got Becky Lynch. Bring Bailey up.
Are you about Dana Brooke the person who I've seen a meme, or meme, as you keep describing as, with Kermit the Frog on it, going, "It ain't easy being green," and she's leaning and goes, "Actually, quite is. I've been on it for quite a while." Anyway, let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Let's get down to business.
Shall we? As everyone knows, who listens in, or if you're a first time listener, me and Mr. Goth like to do predictions.
And I usually win.
You're not that far ahead of me. Not that far.
I do usually win though.
Not always.
But usually.
No, you don't. Anyway,
Like in the chain of life.
I'll give you a chain of life in a minute. Anyway, let's get down to business. We've got 10 matches to predict. 2 of them on the pre-show. Shall we get down to it?
Yeah.
First match. Lucha Dragons, Kalisto and Sin Cara, versus the Dudley Boys. Bubba Ray Dudley and Devon Dudley.
Dudley Boys.
Dudleys. Second match.
Golden
Truth.
Golden
Truth. Goldust and R-Truth versus Breeze Dango. Tyler Breeze and Fandango. Now, whenever I even say or even hear Breeze Dango, I always instantly follow up with, "You've been tangoed." I'm going to go with the Golden Truth.
Yeah. I'll go with the Golden Truth. The next match is... He is not a guy,
Oh, God.
but he is the guy.
Just to mention, these are not the official scheduled programming for the Money in the Bank. These are just how they're being highlighted on the screen in front of us right now. So we're just taking a swing. Bada 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 swing, bada bada. and having a go at it.
Right. But no, Roman Reigns versus Rollins. I'm going to go with Reigns.
I am going to have to go with the guy, Roman Reigns, as much as I fucking hate it.
John Cena versus AJ Styles.
That's going to be different.
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. Money in the Bank ladder match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match contracts.
Kevin Owens.
Cesaro.
Alberto Del Rio.
Sami Zayn.
Dean fucking
Ambrose.
Ambrose.
And Y2J Chris Jericho.
I think you're going to go with Owens.
Oh, definitely.
I'm going to go with Cesaro.
Alright. Next match. Fatal 4-way match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. This is The New Day.
Yes, it is!
Yes, it is.
I feel the
Power versus The Club. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, or as you like to call him.
BB Gun Carl Anderson.
Versus Bada Boom! Realest guys in the room. How you doing? Enzo Amore and Big Cass. And last but not least, the Vaudevillains. Aiden English and Simon Gotch. Would you care to mention yours?
Who would like to win? I'd like Enzo and Cass to win. I really would. That would make my Sunday. But I see the Club winning.
You know with The Club? I am going to go with New Day!
I know, but it's going to have to be a bad day someday.
It will, I know, but it won't be yet.
Rusev versus Titus O'Neil.
Rusev.
Come on, Ruru.
Come on, Ruru!
Charlotte and Dana versus Natty and Becky. Charlotte and Dana.
Natalia and Becky Lynch.
Ziggler versus Corbin.
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 Apollo Crews and Sheamus.
Cruz.
Crews.
Bottom quick and easy.
Pretty much. I didn't expect it to be that quick. We didn't take the time, did we? We just banged out. It's too much. Too much. Shocking. Hello?
Yeah. So, let's have a look. So yeah, 10 matches, 2 for the pre-show, plus a bit of Renee.
You're happy with that, aren't you?
A little bit of Renee. It'd be a little bit of Mambo number 5.
A
little bit of sucky ducky quack quack makes the world go round.
Oh my god.
A little bit of litter by his side.
All I'm just going to say is, I remember before we even started this episode, you look at it going, we're going to be serious. We're going to be serious. You promised me you'd be serious.
Do you want a Kinyasa?
No, I can give you one at this rate.
Gotta get your foot up that eye.
Trust me, I'll make it get out of that eye.
He doesn't even know what graceful bending of the knees is called.
I know how to bend my knees.
It's called the plie, sir.
Wow, we know you're not having any man crisps lately.
Got a bag of man crisps there.
That's not man crisps. They're not McCoys. Moving on.
So, we were going to do a top 5 as well this week.
Anything you want to bring to our light? The top 5?
There was. but it's gone.
Before we mention the top 5, I'd like to point out that we were planning on to continue on with our fantasy booking, as previously stated on the last show. Now, due to certain rules and regulations and whatnot, we can't. And besides, we probably end up arguing.
Yeah.
Between the two of us.
We don't have a mediator here today.
We don't have a mediator.
And to save Matt Burns' wrestling career
Please!
from going down to the man.
You cheap shotted me!
The legend.
You cheap shotted me from out of nowhere before it was even invented.
And there might be another one.
Bring it. Bring it.
When you least expect it.
Bring it. But anyway, actually, there is one important news I want to bring up. And I know it's to do with a British wrestling company I started up recently. I know you hate them. The guys who have started it up. This would be What Culture Pro Wrestling.
Like the pimple on the arse of professional wrestling.
They're not. They're not that bad. They're actually doing a proper wrestling show. They're being professional about it. They've got some proper good talents. Have you not been paying attention to what they've been doing? The likes of they've got Big Damo, Rampage Brown, the Mexican sensation Al Generico.
Al Generico? You mean Al Ligero?
Oh man, damn!
Al Generico's the English sensation who went to go to teach in Mexico.
English sensation.
Well, according to our non-existent colleague here.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Shameful on me, I'm getting mixed up. I'm thinking about it, I'm missing him. Anyway, back to everywhere. Aligaro's on there. Nomdar. We've even got a certain Super Junior champion. Will Ospreay coming. And the biggest news that out of all their names, there's some big names there, aren't there? But they've recently dropped the biggest name. Former WWE wrestler. They've got him. He is the saviour of the masses. Damien Sandow.
Mizdow was big.
Oh!
Damien Mizdow.
Really?
He did a comedy sketch with Colt Cabana.
Yes.
Have you seen it?
And he supposedly wants to get into comedy as well.
Have you seen his comedy sketch with Colt Cabana?
No, is it any good?
Now, some people are probably wondering, well, doesn't WWE have a no-compete clause? Yes, they do. So in his no-compete clause, his no-compete clause is he can't compete on television for 90 days after his release. So as long as it's not shown on DVD and not shown on a pay-per-view, then he's fine to compete at house shows that are live but non-recorded. So if someone magically manages to get a camera out and film a little bit of a sketch, no foul. So he competed under the name Damien Sandow.
Hallelujah!
And he did a little bit of stunt doubling in a tag team match, an 8-man tag, where he teamed with Colt Cabana and 2 other people. And he seemed in a stunt doubling thingy for Colt Cabana, which is quite funny. And then after, I think 2 days later, they had a singles match against each other, which was quite funny.
That must have been excellent. Excellent.
So, it's good. Would I put him as my main name on a show?
Possibly. It depends. Against other wrestlers. But the difference is he knows what it's like to be in the big leagues. Moving on. I believe you got your top 5?
Yes. So, I want to know what your top 5 non-top 4 pay-per-views are.
Top 4?
So, your top 5 pay-per-views that aren't the big 4.
Ooh. Ever?
Yeah.
As in, or across the board?
So, I'll start. At number 5, I enjoyed In Your House as a pay-per-view event.
In your houses, yeah, I can agree with that. can see why you've gone with that.
They were always relevant. Had some really good matches.
And if
But
I'm not,
didn't feel out of place.
And if they didn't feel out of place, and if I'm not mistaken, even one of them even got the pay-per-view was so good it had to be booked twice due to electricity problems.
And the other one had the first ever Hell in a Cell.
Yep, which actually turned into its own pay-per-view.
Yeah. The first ever Buried Alive match.
Right, it did.
Had a lot of firsts. I think it might have even staged the first ever Inferno match. I'm not sure on that though.
I don't think it did.
No, that was it Bad Blood for the first Inferno match?
That might have been Bad Blood after it had left the in-your-houses.
Yeah. What about the Boiler Room Brawl? Was the first ever Boiler Room Brawl at SummerSlam?
I believe that was SummerSlam.
That was 96, wasn't it?
Potentially.
But it did stage a couple of firsts.
It did. It did stage some firsts. Non-pay-per-views. Big fours.
So, pay-per-views that aren't the big four. You can have the same if you want. If you think In Your Houses deserve higher, then that's fine.
I do think in your house, yeah, 5. It's a good area.
It's a good start. Next, I always used to enjoy the Great American Bash.
I can agree to that.
And I hope it comes back as a SmackDown pay-per-view.
It has a potential. It has potential.
Because it was a SmackDown pay-per-view after they nicked it off WCW.
Yep.
And it had some good matches on there.
Yeah.
Just a nice pay-per-view. Good theme. Always well set up. And it always honoured the forces as well.
Yeah, I can agree with that. So is this only going to be, or can we include?
You can use WCWs or if you want to use a couple of ECWs.
If you can remember them. One.
Well, it is November to remember.
We don't remember that.
And December to remember.
Was it?
Or Dismember or whatever
Dismember
it was.
to December. Oh, doesn't matter.
Fucking Paul Heyman has some weird names.
Heat Wave. Anarchy.
Anarchy Rules.
That was it. Anarchy Rules. What else is there? There was loads. There's more than enough. But anyway, here's one for you. And it will always be in my heart for what month.
In all fairness, you can have TNA in there as well, because there's one TNA pay-per-view I want.
Fair enough.
But, I'll probably just have it as a year, because the rest of them haven't been as good.
Fair enough. For me, it's no longer a pay-per-view. We're in the actual correct month right now.
King of the Ring,
King of the Ring.
really good pay-per-view.
I missed that.
I'll probably put it higher than 4.
I want to put it higher than 4, but there's other memories of other pay-per-views that sort of stand out. I put it at 4 because I think there is some other stuff. I just want to get it off my chest because it was just screaming at me.
Number 3, I'll probably go No Mercy. No, sorry, I'll go No Way Out at number 3.
No Way Out.
No Way Out was always a good lead-up to WrestleMania. Had one of the most memorable matches ever with Triple H versus Cactus Jack.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely, and if I'm not mistaken, didn't he also have a barbed wire cage match on that pay-per-view as well? Okay. Here's one. Now, some people are going to say, why you pick this one? Because this one's had some famous matches and some infamous matches. WCW's Halloween Havoc. Straight away, I can see that big grin on your face. Now, why?
Isn't that the one where Abdullah the Butcher got electrocuted in the chair?
This is one where that had the Chambers of Horrors match, yes. It also had the supposed big wheel of matchmaking and somehow accidentally landed on Coal Miner's glove match.
What the fuck's a Coal Miner's glove match, you may be asking? Well, luckily, we have a Matt Burns to explain what a Coal Miner's glove match is, because he loves this match. He almost loves this match as much as he loves the Dog Kennel from Hell match.
You take that back.
The
You
Dog Kennel
take
from
that
Hell
back.
match, for people that don't listen, is Matt Burns'
You
most
take...
favourite match of all time.
Hell no, it's not my favourite match of all time.
He loves the chemistry.
It's my
know.
most hated match.
Oh, that's it.
I hate it. I hate.
Usually when you hate something, you love it, really.
No, not with that. That is just pure 100% hatred.
Are you sure? It's your most favourite match I've
No, it ain't.
You know, wanting to feed someone to the dogs. You know, them killer dogs at ringside were
I'm going
awesome.
to feed you to a dog in a minute.
Fucking make sure I go see the puppies first.
You had... Oh, good lord. Right, in case anybody wants to know what an actual coal miners club match, basically the idea of the match, think on a pole match. Put a coal miners glove on. There you have it. Now, I'm not 100% sure the match itself. I believe the match was Sting versus Jake the Snake Roberts. Would you care to mistake me or something if I'm not right or wrong?
What?
The Coal Miner Glove match. It was Sting versus...
I don't know. I try not to take notice of that match.
It was bad.
It's almost as bad as the casket, the last rights match between Abyss and Sting.
Oh, good lord. I'm trying to find it now, folks. But
It don't matter.
even the internet is even denying me that. If I'm not mistaken, I'm just going to type one more time. Coal.
It don't want now.
Oh no, it done it.
Google has deleted reference to the coal miners club match.
Oh, that's when you know it's bad.
Well done, Google.
Even Google don't want to know it. Nope, we have it. We have it. It was Sting versus Jake the Snake Roberts at Halloween Havoc 1992.
I was born that year.
Devastating. I was 5.
What's that? Weeks, months, decades?
Years. I'm 5 years old.
So, what would I go at number 2? At number 2, I would probably go with King of the Ring.
King of the Ring, okay.
Built legends. Brought us our youngest WWE champion at the time, which was Brock Lesnar,
Right, it did.
to be overtaken by Randy Orton.
Who suddenly finds championship belts at SummerSlam.
Is Randy Orton still the youngest ever WWE champion?
Youngest WWE champion. I believe might be Randy Orton. I'll just check it for you now.
Or was... Oh, was Seth Rollins?
Youngest WWE.
Because I know the youngest ever belt holder was Rene Dupree at 19.
No. Brock Lesnar.
Was it? I thought it was Randy Orton.
25 and 40. He was 25 and 44 days.
Oh, right.
But then again, that depends on if you're on about the WWE champion or the world heavyweight.
Which one did thing you win?
World heavyweight.
Yeah.
I'm just going to check that for you now.
The youngest ever WWE champion of any belt was Rene Dupree at 19 years old.
Nope, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. So, there's your useless fact for the day, folks.
Brock Lesnar.
And Rene Dupree is your youngest ever title holder
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And not many people realise that one.
at 19.
19.
And Kenny Dykstra wasn't far off, was he? In the Spirit Squad.
It was not far off, but it was close, but he just missed it.
So what would your number 2 be?
my number 2. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Because I did like the idea of it, but then we decided to fuck it up by putting Section A, regular match. Section B, match with the referee. Section C, a match with the ring bell.
You know about War Games?
What?
You know about War Games?
No, I was considering Taboo Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday. But now that you just mentioned that, I'm just gonna scrap it off and go with WCW. If I'm not mistaken, a Full Brawl, which had War Games on.
Yeah. My number 1 pay-per-view would be Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank?
But it's probably our most memorable moments. Kane winning the belt for his farewell, his thank you run. Also bought us the CM Punk moment.
Doing it twice.
Yeah.
But if I'm not mistaken...
And he also walked away with the belt as well.
Wait! Actually, he walked away with the belt, but as much as everyone could say, he never won Money in the Bank match at Money in the Bank.
No, he won it at WrestleMania.
He always won it at WrestleMania. But, yeah. I'm going to have to go with number 1, Money in the Bank.
My outside pick, one of my most favourite pay-per-views ever, is Slammiversary 2005.
I can see why.
What a show, from top to bottom.
I'm trying to remember the old WCW show where they had multiple rings.
Is that like for their 60-man Royal Rumble, what they do?
I think it might have been World War.
Yeah. World War 3.
WCW.
It's called World War 3.
Just looking it up. Let's double check. World War 3. And it had 3 rings.
What a clusterfuck.
One way getting every talent on the show at the same time. But
It's basically like an overcrowded Royal Rumble. Because once you got down to 40, come on, 2 rings now, come on!
2 rings, 2 rings, and then I to 1 ring, 1 ring. And now me just saying that sounds wrong.
Right, so I think we're all in there for our show this week.
I think we're going to end there. Yeah.
So, would you like to put yourself over with your ever-growing list of things that you sell your soul on?
Let's, shall we? As usual, you can always catch me on Facebook, which is matt.burns.uk, to give the proper full title, because a few people have been actually messaging saying, just say Matt Burns UK, we can't find you. Type in matt.burns.uk, you'll find me. As always, I'm on Twitter, which is Matt
The Bad Boy!
Burns. You can also find me on my Xbox, which is Matt Burns. I've also just recently started Instagram, which is Matt Burns UK, all together.
Sold my soul for the second time.
No.
You said...
And I've also got my website, which is www.matt-burns.co.uk, where you can find probably the latest news, some video clips, and possibly something quite new coming up soon, shortly. So we'll have to get back to that. But also where you can also find merchandise as well. And you can always find me at The Burning Truth. Where can we find you?
Huh?
Where can we find you?
In a pool hall.
In a pool hall near you.
In a bar.
In a bar.
In all fairness, I probably lost myself in the bar last week. Sweet baby Jesus, I was hammered. No, you can find me on Facebook. Just search Nathan Goff. You can find me on Xbox under Alexander Owen. I am achievement hunting for the next couple of weeks.
He is.
Over the next couple of months, you will actually find me doing a little bit more gaming while I'm trying to prepare for my entry into the Stash Masters.
Yes.
So I just need something to take my mind away from things. And instead of drinking, I'm going to go over to gaming for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to return to gaming just as a nice, cheap way of chilling out.
That we do. But we've also got our infamous Facebook, our Burning Truth pages.
Yeah, so you can find us at theburningtruth@outlook.com.
That you can.
Facebook, which is The Burning Truth. Twitter at Wrestling's Fourth Wall.
That it is. Anything else?
We don't have Instagram for...
Not yet, but...
Not ever.
Not yet. It may happen, but we'll see. Is there anything else you want to ask your chest or anything?
No, we sponsor the Plaza Pool League.
That we do.
Presentation soon to be coming up with Matt Burns and the Tux.
I will be suited and booted.
So will I, sadly.
Well, we're looking good. We're looking dapper. Pictures coming soon. Possibly on my Instagram.
No.
It'll happen.
No.
I'll make it happen.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
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 No.
That's right.
No.
Anyway, with that, stay well, be safe, check out your local wrestling.
And back to the studio.